本来想说要停一下的，可是算了，继续好了。是金探子。想说想一想，还是继续好了。有一点小问题，就是它地图很大，跑图好累。这是要干嘛？药草课，追踪任务。所以它在图书馆附属地区。传说。虽然也是算了，就当上课吧。转起来，上面是沉睡的巨龙还在动。
Revelio。
这里有一个。温室树木，这样子玩真的会变成，就是霍格华兹观光旅程。什么意思
？Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
我现在是能开那个门，还是不能开那个门？什么时候要教一下开锁咒之类的？那等级1锁定。上课吧。哇，魔法学老师都要穿成绿色的，是不是？电影的魔法学老师胖胖那个也是穿绿色的。他长得很好看，好原谅他。
A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
这是致敬吧？又是磨苹果。
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off we go. Splendid work, everyone.
就这样。
Now for our next task, we'll be planting
哦，要教我们种了是吧？
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
等一下。啊，找我干嘛？有什么事吗？
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Yes,
Well
Professor.
done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taken to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic meep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to
然后再
harvest
回来
them
采收。
later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Now， 种白藓。返回。
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to
中国咬人甘
sort
奶
of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside
Oh.
of the cauldron.
拿来攻击人用
Cabbages
这
do
种的。
get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
希望你回来的时候不要变成残
What
疾
should I
人
be
士。
doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
好的，好的。
Keep
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be
Lumos.
showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
OK，拜拜。
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Thank you。
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
看有没有什么东西可以偷拿。
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. I almost lost a
咬
flower.
掉过一
Don't worry,
次。
Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at
全
it.
部拿走。
They'll do the rest.
我就是这么贪心。好。要怎么用橄榄丢人呢？按住 LB 用读触手、终极魔药、专注魔药、隐形魔药。
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
所以就是打不赢就派
You can't go it alone.
橄榄去咬人。
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
啊，爆掉了。
Revelio.
这里有。没了。
And was that helpful reminder as to why we should
Revelio.
learned our lesson here? Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
还没长出来，可是这个可以采，这个也可以捡。哈哈。
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
诶，这两株不能收集，可恶。
Revelio.
好，结束。那个在外面采不到。
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
我照料的超好的，全部拔光。
They weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
完成，还可以采了吗？还不行。
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Revelio.
哎，在外面。啊！树根，哎呦！哈哈哈，还有一种小手手在晃的感觉。
Revelio.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Owen's teaching us a spell.
格莱芬多人总会讲混血巫师这种话呢，真是坏。追踪任务魔药学。有了，魔药学教室。
Completely incompetent, which he is.
为什么要坐在那里
Revelio.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted bleach, stirred clockwise.
看起来是没有东西的，很小。1块钱。
Incendio. Revelio.
我听那个钉还是不知道在哪。哦，在这。魔药学不会是校长自己上吧？
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
看起来不是，他没白看。
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
不教一下，看书做。
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
他讲话好讨厌的。你还好吗，同
Don't
学？
fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary
这是
opportunity.
等一下，
I'm Gareth, by the way.
我也
Gareth
是你家的
Weasley,
孩子
bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always.
采明好的羽毛。
Revelio.
哎呦，我的装备格子满了。它没有功用，所以就先丢了吧。
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
还有一个哦，这个果子。
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
全自动调药。就是丢进去搅一搅而已，不是吧？骗我。捡起，返回。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
怎么了？
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
后面大爆炸了。
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
没有给我个什么奖励之类的。我还帮你偷东西耶。
said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Bye-bye.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
我请了他 ，PUA 他。
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
好像没什么差。只剩下这个主线了。好的哟。我感觉很远。
Surely those recurred.
It's a relief to finally have an
Oh dear. I shall get in trouble for this.
怎么了？
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madam Scribbner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
I very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Incendio.
我就知道是火，因为它是龙。
I'm going to have to use Accio to get through the books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
哼哼，偷看人家日记。
Revelio.
上面好像有一本。
Reading can be as magical.
Accio. Revelio.
嗯，有一个很近很近的声音。
Professor Black have children of his own?
Revelio.
"还有一本书在哪里呢？在这里。啊，还有2本书才对。
Revelio.
Hehehe 哦，还有一本呢。不会在订书区吧？哎，是不是？他手手在晃。好像不会在这里。 竟然有锁。那本臭书到底跑去哪？
Revelio.
Reading can be any spell. Why can't students see that?
考啥会？可以要回教授吗？看什么？
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me. The most I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill.
是不是该给我个扫帚之类的？太远了吧！
Revelio.
管理员的小屋吗？对啊，是海格的以前的海格的家。
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
总不要养3怪吧？不好吧？
Revelio.
有没有矿石？
Accio.
绝对是要跑捷径的、啊，直直的冲。哦，这个我不是开，这个我不是务实游戏啊，是奥运游戏吧？长跑冠军吧？嗯，这是不是有个？ 支线任务。
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I want to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful.
废话当然是归我所有，不然归你啊！讲什么鬼话
？Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
这应该也是教学的一部分，是不是？穿着那个长袍游泳应该很重。
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
水。哦，不用自己潜，只要摸那些白白的地方就好了。哦。先丢一个。哎，手柄有东西。手 手套那个是不够的，到时候卖掉。好。再一次。乡村装束。有了，顺手。
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
可恶，又买。好，这样就有一个了。还有新围巾呢。我走上去，拉我一把，友情呢
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
哎呦！让我上去。
It is good to see you, my friend.
我不是你的 friend。
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
现在只有商人是我的
What do you
friend。
sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
印的固、终极跟回神、水蛭之甲、卖好。
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
"外观应该会留着。
Hope to see you again sometime.
装备 服装。哼哼，我就叫挥霍加龙。哎，有怪物吗？ 蜘蛛尖牙，
8 legs is simply too many.
呵呵，是牛哎。牛应该是快乐友善的动物，是不可以攻击它的，可以理解。
Revelio.
Ayo. 为什么这样看人家家的箱子
？Revelio.
嗯，家有地下室是不是？没有。那个袋子在哪？
Revelio.
嗯。恕你逼我搞破坏的。不要传奇花留着。
Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio.
又一个又一个握把。
Pardon me, is everything all right? Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
哇，变成跑游戏了。我是不是真的应该要等到有交通工具的时候再这样乱来
？Revelio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
野怪全部是蜘蛛哎，这制作人是怎样讨厌蜘蛛？
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Accio! Incendio!
啊，爆炸！
Levioso!
No stupid one.
Levioso!
Stupid one.
Potato!
Stupid one.
同学不知道在干嘛。
Revelio.
矿区吗？
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Hola.不会卡 bug 了。冲啊！冲啊！进不去，好，放弃。
Levioso. Accio.
开了。
I should investigate. Revelio.
就这样没了吗？
Revelio.
我靠，偏无趣哎，这个洞，就一个箱子这样。没有，什么东西
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
哇哇哇！
Levioso. Accio.
吓死了！
Incendio. The castle.
Whoa.
Must have been quite stately in its Revelio.
嗯，可以爬吗？不可以爬。哦，看起来是没有得爬。哎，复修。
Reparo.
嗯。
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Should have killed that traitor. Took his car.
偷袭一名，偷窃一名。怎么偷到十字弩箭呢？怎么进去啊？我连进去都不知道怎么进去，什么意思？哎，有了。
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last. Who is it?
Those goblins in my family worked the mines at one time or other.
Somebody there? Hello?
Revelio. The trick is to dance.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Oh.
Accio. Incendio. Many of you are there. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Won't get away with that.
Levioso. Incendio.
Just you wait.
Oh.
I feel as though you're not.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I shall avenge you.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
This is where you...
Levioso. Accio.
When are you going to give up?
Olha.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
I hate wasting my time.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Was that your test? Leviosa. Accio.
There you go.
Revelio.
这哪还有一个？那还有一个在外面。
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio. Protego. Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Leviosa.
是不是要会漂浮咒才可以？好吧。
It is good to see you, my friend. 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 It is good to see you, my friend.
打水漂是吗？
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
这可能很危险。
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true. Shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the students. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
什么鬼？
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
又有了。
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Leviosa, tell Rookwood to find me himself.
How embarrassing! That's a different one.
Leviosa, Accio, Incendio.
You've made a great mistake.
Revelio.
Just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner since so close to Hogwarts.
阿婆。
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio.
柴堆，为什么我没有看到柴堆？柴堆在哪？我就看到锅子。
Revelio.
水鸡鸡。
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
那是柴呀，不是石柱。
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Revelio.
Hmm? 有个卷轴，在里面吗？
Revelio.
场地管理员，这才是海格的家吗？不是啊，海格是住在。
Levioso.
不能主动潜水吗？可惜了。
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
看到火的标志，对。哦。
Revelio.
13级的可以用。魔杖的手柄，我只想找一点敌人，一些什么蜘蛛怪啊什么之类的。
Revelio. Revelio.
梅林的试炼。
What do you have in store for me this time? Accio.
还有吗？4个。
Revelio.
还有。
Accio. Not so tricky after all.
2次。好，其实又过了1天，所以我现在要对哦，我好像是要找敌人，然后让我3躲嘛，欠3个敌人。有没有敌人啊？有没有臭蜘蛛啊？蜘蛛出来，帝都。
Revelio.
只有一个蓝色的祭坛。
Accio.
发动。
Levioso. Accio.
我们崩不动。这个符号。
Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos.
好，放弃。回到霍格华兹了。
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
什么意思？我干他的时候，他会开门，是不是？什么鬼？为什么这个？
Protego. Lumos. Revelio.
哦，哦，那个宝箱就是这个宝箱啊。
Lumos.
血红软泥吗？呵呵。 学院塔，是问号，是问号2，猫头鹰。 哎，还有一个
Revelio.
啊，为什么？这里。 8只脚，是卷卷脚。这个。好，那我先去吃饭好了。好，上去开。又变成白天了，所以它是按暂停，它的时间会继续过的那一种。任务：火米村的奥利凡德的传家宝。火米村，火米村我应该可以直接飞过去，对呀，真棒。Hi.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaws, and certainly they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You certainly give me plenty to go on.
Oh, you brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
就是我是跑腿王，所以你觉得我很棒。谢喽。在哪？霍格华兹地图。猫头鹰塔。奇兽学教室，往这里去好像比较近。 这边好像有一个可以开的点，这里 ，OK。好远。没有路了。猫头鹰场。
Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
好多。
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I'd best keep looking.
Eh?
I'll take that, thank you.
Hào多。哎。
Revelio.
有一只好小，哎呦！
Statues here. This'll do nicely. Empty pouches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
还有吗？
Revelio.
诶，楼梯，刚刚是不是没有这楼梯？
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
有书。
Nothing.
找到了。Lumos 桥，2根蜡烛。
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the sea pages. Best hang on to it for now. I best keep looking. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. I'll take that, thank you. I best keep looking. This'll do nicely. No statues here. Revelio. What's happening?
Whoa, 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 whoa. 话剧社演技，死在这里啊！
Could it be? Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves, and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
这只猫头鹰在干嘛？我可以传授禁忌之声。在这个时候，我们必须学会缴械兽。所以我现在不可以进去，我要先找到敌人，然后让我可以。有了，呜呼！哇，经济阵营那么可怕！快跑，快跑！奇怪的草。直接传送回去好了，找老师。霍格华兹的地图。 是新的一节课还是？我学区区武器找。
I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. Please here if you wish to stay and practice.
Revelio.
You seem captivated. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Expelliarmus.
Still at it.
Expelliarmus.
看来可以直接飞去禁忌之山了。世界地图，禁忌之山。好吵的花。奇怪的鸡。
Revelio.
有人。
Loud as a troll you are! Legislation, I suppose.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. That part's so good.
我说他很紧张，不要跑来跑去嘛，哎，对嘛，很好，这样很棒。
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Yep.剩一个人了，很好，就是你了。10。
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
好像有很多装备可以穿的。4级可以穿这个。
Here I am, as good as my word.
然后呢
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where did
所以这是雷文克劳的专属任务。
I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Inframuros.
Inframuros.
It's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a
石桥
waterfall,
瀑布
and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is
Revelio.
fortunately coming back to me.
蜘蛛的领地耶，
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird.
哦呦，
Is that?
哇！哦，等一下，你看，20级是有点痛，再试一次。哇，先换火，它是不是蜘蛛？蜘蛛不能用抢械咒。 哇，想干嘛？哎呦！哎呦！这么多小蜘蛛。 没有。又死了，什么意思？是等级太低吗？我决定我要先，哇，从蜘蛛这里重打。 哇，缩小是什么意思？好酷！哎呦！ 咬人甘蓝去。
Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendiary. For a thief, Jack was surprisingly as good as his word. Rebellion.
胖胖球。
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, Stags. There it is. Just as Jackal described.
杰多之墓。
Rebellion. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home? Redrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Stop it!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Rebellion.
不行，我还不能穿更高的，我太积极，我还没生的。
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
我感觉桥没有很完整。
Someone didn't want casual visitors down there. I wonder if any of my spells are... Incendio!
走开，让我出去。有了，在他钻地的时候把他弹起来。好像拿到一个强的装备了。14级的。
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Another puzzle. If Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the connect symbol is hidden somewhere.
还有一个呢？我会在另一边吧。
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Untouched chest. Director wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
先把挑战的东西领一领。蜘蛛杀手。15级才可以用。哼哼哼。哼哼，蜘蛛杀手，哼，铠甲，蜘蛛杀手装甲。我也可以用夫妇修修他们吧。还好，不是没有用。
earlier.
在那里。是一只小蜘蛛。
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but...
市场跑。
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. What a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
装备难以买。
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
回一下陈德元的讯息会变成这样。网栏暂停了，继续。
There it is. The bridge is almost complete. More spiders. These can't be.
啊，有蜘蛛，有蜘蛛。哎呦，再来一个，两只大的，两只女皇。啊！这个是最多的怪物是蜘蛛，是不是？
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. I need to look around for the symbol.
有了，哎呦，门开了。
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
3个人。
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
好多。 哎呦，它好像是可以缴械的，小妾、缴械咒。 电它，还是2只，再电一次。哇！哎呦，这要放出去武器走。
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
又要穿装备了。就他给我75块钱啊，还跟我说我没有格子，什么意思？你又不是装备。但我没有包包，没有位置，我连开宝箱的资格都没有了，是吗？又是门。
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
I
can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
,4幅画吗？哦，4个哦，他们4个人。
It's you. Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganart were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To discern traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
不给我点好处吗？天赋。天行万应式黑魔法。范围的火烧。大范围的输出钳，大范围的漂浮咒，返回，看一下核心有什么，降低魔法冷却。这好像很重要。不同的咒语组。哇，学。对受主的目标造成伤害后，我觉得黑魔法还好大刮咒，天行万应式咒语。火烧变环形，好像还蛮有用。这两个，好，这3个学起来。所以我第一个可以到时候可以全部放，因为反正我有第2组跟第3组。下面这组拿来放工具技能，比方说 rumors 修复，输出前放着好了，然后修复也放着，好，先这样。这是万应式。
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? I'm back at home. this way.
你要去念书了吗？
Distract myself with till he returns with the book.
翠绿丝走长跑。
You need to learn the pulsar, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Lumos. Rebellion.
是鹅在哪？
Rebellion. Lumos.
人面狮神。
Rebellion.
理论上应该是不会太远。青蛙合唱团。呵呵呵。哎呦！好像回到大厅。胶痕。 真的。
One up, one to go.
还有一个。这小麻烦破钟，真的啊！它的斜对角，看能不能用斜对角把它拉上来。又掉下去了，白痴哦！我是不是要学到那个推东西的咒语，才来搞这个？掉下去，算了。人面 食神手。太远了。算了，王兄弟出现了。可以去卖东西。地图，小货米村。
Seems pleasant enough as a place.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
好。
Hope to see you again sometime.
那边有人可以打，有怪。等一下啊！
Incendio. Legniente. Accio.
为霍格华兹飞行课程，好，终于要上飞行课程了吗？终于可以骑扫把了吗？ 扫帚，扫帚。
Now get started.
Okay.
Clothen, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Stay up firmly and clearly. Then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! You stupid bratty schoolroom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
Getting used
The
to.
rooms are school property.
Wish I had my
want
own
them
board.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your room, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Shall we?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ha! Good. I've got this.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit
是
of
不是
high
丢
flying
臭臭
fun?
蛋的那个人？
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to
真的是选什
fly
么
by
都没
staying
差。
in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic, for my taste. How has ever fly so quickly? Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation. Now that's more like it. You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it? Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett. That's the hour whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like people are ready to clip off. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your room the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
老师们都很喜欢他。
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it. It was worth losing a few house points for that detour. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint, which is in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
又有作业了。
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery. I thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pimmett's Potions if you'd like to learn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
哼哼，其实都在唱歌了。哦，它其实都在同一区，是不是？嗯
Lumos.
很多画绿色的墙，好。 1支出0、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8，所以1加8、9、4。4是猫头鹰站在扫帚上，因为我看到了在这里。好，我们一个一个来。3加13 16，16 5，卷卷角。
Lumos. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Leviosa!
因为是玻璃兽。这边还有一个门。对面这个是下的。3加9，10、11、12、7。另一个在哪？上的17、6是哪一个？蜥蜴。哦，不会被窥探。威士里不会带我，威士里教授不会带我去万应室的吧
？I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
3块铠甲。奖杯系。
Revelio.
火杯箱子。上面。
Accio. Oh, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
《小精灵护甲》。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
还有楼上可以去吗？没修。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
有了。
Repair. Accio. Revelio.
那边有一颗。
Accio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Yeah.
为什么不让我在这边找完再回去找那一边的？这怎么烂任务导引系统
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
真的是跑步游戏耶。
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. How did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
希望你被讨厌。好，今天就到这里吧。要4、5小时了。好的，就再继续。